Okay, so now we have a microphone going. This is my first broadcast of Resident Evil 0. I'm going to be speedrunning this game with the infinite weapons that I've acquired. I've speedrun this game before without infinite weapons, but you know, I want to just see how quickly I can do it without or with these weapons. So here we go. I plan on probably doing another speedrun video,
from Stars Bravo
another broadcast.
Please.
But this time I'll be using regular settings, no infinite weapons. I couldn't skip the cutscene as quickly as I wanted to there because I was used to playing Code Veronica X, in which you press the center button for start, and that's what I kept hitting instead of the opposite button, or the regular start button. Pick up Infinite Magnum. It's been a while since I played this game. I recently just completed all of the trophies on this game. Code Veronica X is the other game I'm still trying to complete all my trophies in. Box down. Zombies down. I promise you, this will start going a lot quicker the minute I start getting the hang of this game again. I know I don't have an audience yet, but the minute I do start having one, if you guys have any questions for me, I'll be happy to help you out with any Resident Evil 0 questions you may have on how to get some of the trophies, some speed running. I mean, I'm not the greatest speedrunner, obviously. You might want to ask somebody like a Carcinogen or look at his videos. Pessimism is another good one for speedrunners. Both excellent speedrunners. I learned quite a few tips from them. Although some of the stuff I can't do because I haven't quite mastered some of the skills yet or some of the strats. But if you're looking for the best of the best, I suggest talking to them. Or not talking to them, but looking at their videos, I should say. Okay. My controller, something's wrong with my controller. Switching over to Billy. shit here. I'm gonna collect the keys. There are zombies now in this cart. There's gonna be another 1 or 2 zombies getting up right now. Like this guy. We're just gonna ignore him. I'm gonna pick up the briefcase. I'm going to activate the switch. Pick up the ice pick. Pick up the hook. Probably another one about to wake up right now. I guess not. There's gonna be 3 more zombies right now. There's gonna be 2 in the compartment where the mimic Marcus was, and then there's gonna be another one in the fridge in this portion of the game. But he won't pop out until we go get the hook shot. Get the pick. Let Rebecca pick it up. Ah, shit. gonna leave those hands and bullets because who needs bullets when you have infinite ammo? Switch to Billy.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
It's a quick way of warping her, even if she's in the same area. If she's in the same area as Billy, you can just call her, and as soon as they say like something like "let's regroup," and you just go through a door, she'll just warp with you, even if she's like in a very far part of the area in which you're standing. On that part, what you do is you use your left analog stick, or your right analog stick, excuse me, to control Rebecca, push her towards the hook shot, while you use the other joystick to run with Billy towards the switch. That way you can get it simultaneously.
Follow me.
And so you do that, warp them, and you can leave the building pretty quick. This is the part where I told you that the zombie is going to come out through the refrigerator. But I have a Magnum, so, you know, one-shot KO. Goodbye. Just so that I don't have to deal with them later. Rebecca has a hook shot, so we're gonna go with Rebecca. Ah.
Let's go.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't have wasted my time doing that, but I don't know. The sound of killing a zombie is pretty goddamn satisfying, if I do say so myself. Trying to make this a no damage run as well. To make this part even faster, machine gun takes a while to kill zombies, so Billy's gonna have the Magnum. Rebecca stays behind. Time to pick up the key card. Get the fuck out of here. Stop this train, baby. I'm surprised the other one didn't get up. Part coming up, we'll see how good your math is. I mean, I know this puzzle because, I've played this game a million times, but at the top of that, I'm pretty damn good at math. I mean, I'm taking differential equations right now, so this is not something I couldn't solve on my own, you know? But let's see how the rest of you are at math. What 10 numbers added together give you, let's see, these are RNG, so let's see. Give you 67. Oops. Press one more than I should have.
This is Billy.
Okay. How about this one? What gives you 36? Shoot him down, Billy. Good job.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Don't even bother with those damn crows. Seriously, do not even bother with them.
Come on.
I'm gonna need that hook shot for later. I just gotta bring Billy over so we can get that other key that's in there. There's gonna be a zombie waiting out here for me. I'm gonna blow his head off right now. He didn't know what hit him.
This way.
Okay.
Billy's gotta hold that machine open. Hey, how's it going? My first viewer. Just speed running this game. I have the infinite ammo weapons since I beat the Leech Hunter game. I've speed run this game before, but what is it? When yeah, I sped run this game before when without the infinite weapons, but I'm seeing just how fast I can do it now that I do have the infinite weapons. I think my fastest time was 3 hours and 30 minutes. Let's hope, let's hope. So, to get the infinite weapons, you need to beat the Leech Hunter game and collect every single leech. So that's 100 leeches in total. If you're curious about how to do that, I could set up a Leech Hunter tutorial guide. I could speedrun it. Yeah, you could run it on easy. You could play the game on easy to unlock the Leech Hunter game and get the infinite weapons. So just beat the game in any difficulty and you'll unlock the Leech Hunter game. And then from the Leech Hunter game, that's how you have to collect all 100 leeches in the Leech Hunter game in order to get all the weapons, or the infinite weapons. No, that's the problem is you can't use it on normal or hard once you unlock the weapons. The infinite weapons will only be available if you use that same save file and go once again. You would have to beat the game on normal first, and then you can unlock the weapons. So you would have to basically beat the game on normal, hard, and you'd have to do the Leech Hunter game for normal, hard, and easy in order to unlock the weapons for each of those modes. This is hard difficulty that I'm playing in right now.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
The rocket launcher is not unlocked with the Leech Hunter game. You have to beat the game in a certain amount of time. You have to beat the game, I think, with a certain rank in a certain amount of time. If I'm not mistaken, I think you have to beat the game in under 3 hours and 30 minutes to unlock the rocket launcher. But I could be wrong. Oh crap, I have to turn on the light, forgot about that. And again, it's kind of the same thing. Once you unlock the rocket launcher, you can only use the rocket launcher on the difficulty you beat it in, on that save file. It's a little difficult. I'll admit it's a little challenging, but
Come on.
Yeah.
it's not. If you play through the game enough times and you memorize all the puzzles and all the maps and everything you're supposed to do in a specific order, you can beat the game pretty quickly. You can beat the game in under that time limit. Depending on the difficulty though, you're gonna have to learn how to conserve ammo, learn how to avoid enemies. You have to pick and choose, you know, what to use and when to use it. Because obviously as the difficulty goes up, then that means you have less ammo and less health items at your disposal. Plus, I think some of the enemies become a little bit more difficult to kill because they're able to take more bullets. But I wouldn't, you know, go on my word for it, because I genuinely don't know the answer to that. If I were to recommend anything to you, it would be that you should look at guys like Carcinogen and Pessimism. They are like some of the best speedrunners of Resident Evil, and you can learn a lot from them in terms of how to beat the game fast. And other tips to conserve ammo and, you know, beat the game in different modes. Oh, shoot. I should have got the white statue earlier. The best way to take out the leech monsters is to use a Molotov cocktail. Molotov cocktails are the best way to beat the leech monsters because they'll burn and they won't explode on you. unlike with a gun. If you use a gun, they will explode. If you use a Molotov cocktail or incendiary rounds on the grenade launcher, you'll be able to beat those leech monsters pretty easily. So if you make a Molotov cocktail, do not use it on a zombie or any other creature. Save those for the leech monsters. Oh shoot, I was supposed to go back up there.
Let's split up.
I used to be way faster at this game when I used to play this on the regular. It's been a while. Again, it's just play through the game a couple times. You'll be able to, you'll know, like if you play the game several times over, even like on easy difficulty, just remember the maps and remember all the puzzles, and you'll be able to beat the game in, you know, normal or hard in no time. I plan on doing like another speed run within the next couple of days or so, and this time I'll do it without infinite weapons. See, I mean, like this puzzle that I'm doing right now, I'm doing it without the file because I memorized the puzzle already. This is how you can beat the game fast, when you don't need to read the files to do some of the puzzles. It took me a while, trust me. It did take me a while to be this good. I had to practice a lot. My best game is not Resident Evil 0 though. My best Resident Evil game that I'm good at is Resident Evil 1. Which is my favorite Resident Evil, by the way. Resident Evil HD Remaster is my favorite Resident Evil of all time. No, scratch that. Resident Evil 2 is my favorite one because that was the first ever Resident Evil I beat. But Resident Evil 1 is a close second. If you want to see a really good speed run, watch me play that one. I guarantee you I do a really good Resident Evil 1 speed run.
Come on!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way of getting better at it. Just remembering the maps. It would be. I want a Resident Evil 2 that was remastered that looked like this. Okay.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
Another thing about the leech monsters, though, that I would recommend is just avoiding them. You don't even have to really fight them. I'll show you this right now when I go through this room. You really do not need to fight those things. Not all the time, but there are some instances where you can just run straight past them. That's another thing you gotta learn. Not to to waste your time on some of these creatures. There are some zombies, some enemies that you don't even have to really fight. See, there's like 2 zombies in this room, and I'm gonna completely ignore them because I don't need to waste any of my ammo. I mean, this was obviously if I was not... This saves time, saves ammo, saves health. See, there's a zombie here, but why even bother fighting them if all I needed was just the disc and the file? See, watch. And then there's gonna be one of those leech monsters right here. But see, you can just avoid them. Just run straight past them.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks for the ad.
You stay here.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
You stay here.
Wrong.
Yeah.
I think A was here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I was right. Don't really need Rebecca for this, especially, you know, I have infinite ammo, so what's the point of bringing her with me? I'm kind of new to streaming. I know that Twitch is the popular choice amongst most gamers. YouTube was just convenient and easy for me to set up, but I'll consider using Twitch in the future. I just hope that, you know, it doesn't lag too much or anything. I mean, I've heard of, you know, some users having like lagging experiences, and I'm just, I'm just using a PlayStation 4, you know, I'm not using like a high-end PC for streaming or anything like that, so I'm just a little bit worried about the lag concerns. I don't know how it's looking on YouTube right now, but I assume it's I assume that there isn't any issues, hopefully. This is a really bad run for me. Like I usually can play this game a lot quicker than what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now. It is hardwired to the PlayStation. I'm not using Wi-Fi.
Come on.
Okay.
My router is like right next to my PlayStation, so I just connect it directly through an Ethernet cable. Ah, no. What am I doing? I have both of them. I'll give it a try. I'll definitely consider giving Twitch a try. YouTube was easy because I already have an account and everything like that, and I've uploaded in the past, so I figure, you know, why not? Something is definitely up with my controller, but I don't have another one, so... my movements feel kind of janky. I use the analog. On Resident Evil 1, I use the analog a ton because it's the best way for me to execute all the things I need to do, so I'm just used to using an analog. Like, D-pad feels weird to me. I mean, in Resident Evil 0, I typically like to use tank controls, but I'm using the alternate ones on Resident Evil 0 just because some of the dodges that I need to do are a lot easier with the new alternate control scheme. See, you can, oh shit. You can just ignore enemies like that. Don't have to waste any ammo. Don't have to fight them. Possibly lose any health. It's one big tip that I recommend. Learning which enemies that you can avoid and which ones you have to actually fight. That way you save ammo. Because ammo is crucial when you don't have infinite ammo. Oops. Wait, yeah, I am going the right way. Yeah. Yeah, it was. You're gonna see like 3 more of them pretty soon right now. This zombie's gonna get up. But, again, you can avoid them. This saves you a lot of time. Especially if you're playing a regular game where you have your handgun, and handguns take a long time to kill a zombie. You save a good, 10-20 seconds there. Yeah, see a couple. These little shits, I fucking hate them. Ow. Go. Saved Rebecca.
Let's split up.
Okay.
Gonna face a hunter pretty soon. First hunter of the game. I don't remember this puzzle too well, but I remember there was some kind of combination with the center. Ah, there we go. And then I'm gonna activate the switch. 2 hunters are gonna come out.
Locking door.
The water key.
Battle sequence complete. Unlocking door.
Forgot that the door stays locked for a little bit until that little cutscene pops up.
This way.
Roger.
Now it's time to complete this puzzle. If I'm not mistaken, the wolf is first. And the deer. And the horse. And this. And the eagle. And lastly, the snake. Whoops, I think I did that in the wrong order. I think it's the deer first and then the wolf. And then it was the horse, then the cougar. And then the eagle, and then the snake. No? Damn it. It's been a while since I've done this puzzle. You're supposed to solve this puzzle with a file, I believe. I think there's a file telling you how to solve this puzzle. It's basically kind of like, from what I remember, this is like a food chain kind of puzzle. think the eagle is last. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I did the snake and the eagle the opposite way. Jason burRITOH18's. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish, so I would have no idea how to. I have no idea what you typed out there. I think I'm just wasting my time going into this room. I think there's nothing of importance here. Yep. I just wasted my time. This room is important for the Leech Hunter game, not for the regular game. The only thing you'll find in there is a file, and I think a couple of herbs. But we don't need herbs. Oh, okay. I was like, I have no idea what that means. Oh, shoot. Almost forgot he was here. I forgot I left him there. Okay.
Let's split up.
Roger.
It's here. While I go grab. Oh, wait. I have to get the battery first. And I don't have the battery. I forgot about that.
This way.
Roger.
Let's split up.
Okay.
Gonna show you how easy some of these Marcus mimics are right now. There's one in here, and there's gonna be another one in the hall. The only difficult boss, the only difficult one is the last one. The other boss is not, well, no, that's not true. Tyrant can be difficult too if you're not careful. Look at this. See? They don't do anything. You just gotta run away from them. Why waste your ammo or your health fighting those people? Oh crap. I need Rebecca for this. I forgot I needed her for this. Simplicity. Oh! Ah! Okay. I messed up on that one. But, again, avoid them. Avoid them if you can. Okay. Watch. Rebecca goes in here. Picks up the battery. God, Rebecca's health is such shit. Look at that. She gets hit one time and she's already unconscious.
Come on.
Roger.
Wrong way. My bad. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Trust me, there's a lot better speedrunners than I am. The one guy I recommend again, Carcinogen. Watch his channel because he has some of the best speedruns I've ever seen for just about any Resident Evil game you could think of. He has really good speedruns for Resident Evil 1. He doesn't do Resident Evil 0 too much. I've seen him do Resident Evil Code Veronica. I think there's I'm gonna kill this thing because it's gonna the shit out of me. Once they start to explode like that, by the way, those leech hunter things, if you see that thing, like, you know, look like it's about to blow up, quickly run into one of these places because it will take out a chunk of your health. Anyways, Carcinogen is a really good view. He does Resident Evil 1 really well. He does a few Resident Evil Zeros, a few Resident Evil Code Veronicas. He recently started doing speedruns for Resident Evil 7. But Resident Evil 1 is probably his number one thing. For Resident Evil 0, I recommend a guy named Pessimism X. X Pessimism X. He very, very good Resident Evil. Yeah. Oh, for that guy, it's there's a guy named burRITOH18's. Very good Resident Evil speedrunner. Resident Evil Code Veronica speedrunner.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
If this was the GameCube version of Resident Evil 0, it would almost be a disc 2. Yeah, pretty much. Because I'm about to, again, this is just going off of the GameCube version of this game. This would be disc 2 coming up as soon as I get this last tablet. See if I can reach it from here. Yes, I can. It's good.
This way.
Okay.
To remember to take the hook shot with me. You need to use it 3 times. So I already used it once on the train. I'm gonna have to use it another time coming up, and then there's one. Oh, I take that back. 4 times. You need to use the hook shot 4 times before you can completely get rid of it. It's one of the most annoying items in this game. I think it's... I don't even know why they introduced that mechanic into the game of using the hook shot, because it takes up 2 slots. It's just really a big waste of space in my opinion. I would not recommend going through the other door again once the telescope moves, because it will lead you back to the mansion, and it will lead you back to the corridor that has 3 of those like gorilla monkey things waiting for you, and like, yeah, it's if you're on low health and low ammo, it's really bad. So try to remember to bring your hook shot with you before you get to this point, or leave it in a place where you don't have to go back through there anymore. The bat's about to come out right now. The bat can be a little tricky too when it comes to bosses. I remember I had a little bit of a hard time with that. Obviously it's going to be easy for me. But if you're using regular weapons, the bat could be a pain.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I have a Magnum with infinite ammo. I mean, that's why That's why it's so easy. But I'm telling you, if I had no infinite ammo and I didn't have the Magnum or anything like that, that boss fight is a lot harder. Especially if you're trying to speed run the game on a difficulty without infinite ammo.
I'll go alone.
Have to give that to Rebecca. Do I want the nah, I'll take the machine gun instead. Shoots faster. Rocket launcher takes too long.
This way.
Nope.
Okay.
No,
I'll
no,
go
no,
check
no.
over there.
Okay.
There we go. So this is the third time you use the hook shot, and there's one more time where you need to use it. There's gonna be another Mimic Marcus here. Another leech monster. You can just run by him, pick up your sample. Just blow right by him. Another Mimic Marcus, another leech monster. Oh, he's on the front, on the ground floor, so no need to worry about him. Gonna go pick up some chemicals. I think there's one here. Yeah, a red chemical. I would recommend it. They're not that difficult to dodge. This motherfucker's breaking up, but I guess he's not. The stripping agent, so you can give the leech to Billy. I wonder if the zombie got up. Probably did. Oh no, he's still there. I forgot. There's something that activates that zombie, but I just don't remember what it was exactly. Oh, shoot. Let me pause the game real quick. I need to see my texts. Okay, now we're ready to see on this bitch. See, the minute you start to see that thing go like that, it's ready to explode. Better run in real quick. That way it doesn't blow up in your face. What? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, how the hell is this thing still alive? Ah. yourself some of this. Skip the cutscene. Go in here. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I forgot you were in here. I forgot you was in here. Guy's still alive. Thinks I'm not. Thinks I'm stupid. I liked Resident Evil 3 a lot. I thought it was a fun game. A remake would be pretty cool. Oh. A little bit of RNG here. This guy might get up, he might not. Kind of depends on a few things. You need to get the red chemical again too, because you're gonna need it later. There's another part where you can get the red chemical, but it's better to get it now so that you don't have to worry about it later. Come on! Get me the damn key. I have not played Resident Evil 0 yet. I really want to though. Whoops. I went the wrong way again. Forgot I do not need to go this way. It looks really good though. Resident Evil 0 looks really good. It looks like it's a return to what is supposed to be Resident Evil. It's not, you know, it's supposed to scare the pants off you. It's not supposed to be some action game like it was with Resident Evil 5 and 6. Although I give exception to Resident Evil 4, I really like that one, even though it's like a very action-oriented game. Come on! Stupid hunters. There's a specific line in this room where you can actually avoid both of them, but I screwed it up, which is why I got hit. 4863 should be the combination. Yeah, and it is. It's an easy code to memorize because 4 and 8 are multiples of each other and 3 and 6 are the same thing, multiples of each other as well. Gotta get Rebecca some health for the first time. We're gonna have a leech monster coming up. I think you can avoid it, but I'd rather just fight it. This is the last part where you need the hook shot too. Forgot the switch. There's like another piece around here. Yeah, there it is. Now we can activate this thing. It's very, very, very similar to the Resident Evil 2 room. Whether it is from Resident Evil 2 or not, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's just an homage to Resident Evil 2 or if it's an actual part of Resident Evil 2. It'll be cool if it is, because I mean, if Resident Evil 2 looks anything like that room, I would be stoked for it. Oh shit. God damn, Rebecca, you suck. I hate you! The Resident Evil 2 rooms are coming up right now. You see, this is very Resident Evil 2 like. If you remember this room when you play Resident Evil 2. This is like the most Resident Evil 2 part right here. Do you remember which boss you had to fight in this room? Remember this one? Leon Scenario B. This whole part is Resident Evil 2. You should remember this next one coming up right now too. You should remember this room. This room right here. And that. This is also Resident Evil 2. And this is Resident Evil 2. Supposed to be the room where you drop off Sherry. Tyrant's gonna come out right now. Oh shit. If you remember on that little cable car that I was in, there was a Magnum gun. You use that Magnum for Tyrants and Tyrant only. Shit, I think level 4. We are nearing the end. Let's see, Billy. That puzzle, you don't need to use a file. That one is just trying to, you know, it's using your own logic to figure it out. Obviously, I memorized the puzzle, so I was able to do it without a second thought. That's easy when you have a Magnum. Watch, one of these days I'll post a video of one of these days I'll do one without the infinite weapons. You'll see it's a lot more difficult. I got my boy back. Okay.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
I hate this puzzle. It takes so long. Fuck, how did I do this one again? Okay. I think that was the first part. How did I do this one again? Okay, no, I remember now. Resident Evil 2? Ada? Yeah, Ada is in Resident Evil 2. Perfect. No. This is similar to the room where Sherry is in. Not Ada, I don't think. Shit, I screwed this puzzle up. Oh, hell. I don't think I can get Billy out. I think my run is over! I messed up this puzzle so bad! I can't rotate this thing anymore, and I got Billy stuck. I can't do this puzzle anymore.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wait, I can. I guess I can. Oh yes, I can get him out. I can warp him out. Thank God for that. I can...
I'll go.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'd love to continue doing the speed run, but I just got a text from my girlfriend. I gotta pick her up. So I can't complete the speed run. But hey, have a good one, man, and keep posting. I'll be sure to post another broadcast where I'll do a non-infinite ammo speed run. All right. All right. You have a good one.